hundreds of ancient Egyptian coffins with mummies inside, along with dozens of bronze statues of their gods dating back some 2,500 years.
Scientists and archaeologists have studied ancient Egyptian civilization for millennia. Yet as they dig into the past, they discover new mysteries about the land of pharaohs and pyramids. From figuring out how King Tutankhamun died to stumbling upon mummies with golden tongues, here are 20 mind-blowing discoveries from Egypt that will leave you wanting more. Number 20. Mummified crocodiles. Ancient Egyptians revered the Nile crocodile, considering it a symbol of power and fertility. To honor these creatures, they engaged in a unique practice of mummifying crocodiles. These rituals were predominantly associated with the cult of Sobek, the crocodile-headed god of fertility and protection. Crocodile mummies were prepared meticulously, involving cleaning, dehydration, and wrapping with linen bandages. The wrappings often featured elaborate decorations, emphasizing the religious significance. Some mummies even contained amulets and charms to enhance their protective qualities. These mummies were commonly deposited in special necropolises, such as the one at Ombo, dedicated to Sobek. Pilgrims brought offerings to these sacred sites, seeking God's favor and protection. The mummification of crocodiles became a widespread practice during the Ptolemaic and Roman periods, reflecting the enduring cultural significance of these creatures in ancient Egyptian society. The Egyptians seemed like huge fans of crocodiles. What's your opinion about the crocodiles getting mummified? Number 19. The unfinished obelisk. The ancient Egyptian unfinished obelisk is a remarkable archaeological marvel located in the granite quarries of Aswan. Dating back to the New Kingdom, around 1500 BCE, this colossal structure provides insights into ancient stone quarrying techniques. The obelisk was intended to be one of the largest ever created, reaching a height of approximately 42 meters. But the grand aspirations behind its construction faced an abrupt halt when a flaw was discovered in the granite during the carving process. A significant crack appeared in the stone, rendering the obelisk incomplete and unusable for its intended purpose. Archaeologists believe that the ancient Egyptians used tools like dolerite pounders and copper chisels to extract the obelisk from the bedrock. The quarrying process and the abandoned obelisk provide valuable insights into the engineering prowess of ancient Egyptian artisans. Today, the unfinished obelisk stands as a testament to the challenges faced by the ancient Egyptians in their monumental building projects. It offers a glimpse into the immense effort invested in creating these iconic symbols of ancient Egyptian civilization. Do you think the obelisk will be finished one day? Number 18. The Khufu ship. The Khufu ship, or the solar boat, is an ancient Egyptian vessel with historical significance. Discovered in 1954 near the Great Pyramid of Giza, the ship was buried in a pit next to the pyramid and is believed to have been constructed during the 4th dynasty around 2500 BCE. The boat's purpose was to serve as a funerary vessel for Pharaoh Khufu, the builder of the Great Pyramid. Measuring about 143 feet in length, the Khufu ship is an impressive example of ancient Egyptian shipbuilding expertise. The boat was meticulously dismantled into over 1,200 individual pieces, with great care taken to preserve the integrity of the wood. This allowed archaeologists to reassemble the ship, providing valuable insights into ancient Egyptian maritime technology. The Khufu ship is a flat-bottomed, cedar-wood vessel featuring a shell-first construction, a method where the outer planks are attached before the internal framework. This technique contributed to the boat's stability and durability. Its design suggests that the ship was intended for use in the afterlife, symbolizing the pharaoh's journey to the realm of the gods. The discovery of the Khufu ship has dramatically enhanced our understanding of ancient Egyptian burial practices and the importance of watercraft in their religious beliefs. Today, the reconstructed Khufu ship is on display near the pyramid, allowing visitors to marvel at this remarkable archaeological find and providing a tangible connection to the distant past. Number 17. Ancient Egyptian medicine. Ancient Egyptian medicine was a complex system influenced by religious beliefs, magic, and empirical observations. Dating back to around 3000 BCE, medical practices were deeply intertwined with religious rituals, as healing was often seen as the work of the gods. The ancient Egyptians believed the human body had interconnected channels through which air, blood, and bodily fluids flowed. These channels needed to remain balanced for optimal health. Imbalances were thought to lead to illness, and maintaining harmony was a primary goal of their medical practices. Medical practitioners in ancient Egypt were skilled in various fields, distinguishing between physicians, dentists, and surgeons. Temples often served as centers for medical education and healing, with priests doubling as physicians. The Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest known medical texts, contains detailed information on anatomy, diseases, and treatments. Medicinal plants played a crucial role, and the Egyptians had an extensive knowledge of herbs and their healing properties. While the ancient Egyptians had a practical approach to medicine, they also believed in the importance of religious rituals to appease the gods and ensure healing. Magical spells and incantations were often recited during medical treatments, reflecting their belief that physical and spiritual aspects contributed to well-being. Surgery was practiced in ancient Egypt, with evidence of procedures such as trepanation and the treatment of fractures. The use of various surgical tools and instruments demonstrates sophistication in their medical practices. While ancient Egyptian medicine had limitations, it laid the foundation for later medical advancements. Number 16. Khafra's diorite statue. Crafted during the 4th dynasty of ancient Egypt, Khafra's diorite statue is a remarkable representation of the pharaoh's majesty and divine connection. Carved from a single block of dark, hard diorite stone, the statue stands around 5.5 feet tall. Khafra, known for constructing the second-largest pyramid at Giza, is portrayed with idealized features, emphasizing his regal authority and divine status. The diorite's durability and intricate craftsmanship contribute to the statue's enduring legacy. Khafra is depicted sitting on a throne, his muscular form symbolizing strength and stability. The sculptors paid meticulous attention to detail, carving the king's headdress, false beard, and royal garb precisely. One distinctive aspect of the statue is the pharaoh's composed expression, reflecting the Egyptian belief in eternal serenity and the ruler's divine composure. The diorite medium holds significance, as it was associated with permanence and the afterlife. The use of diorite also underscores the advanced skills of ancient Egyptian artisans. Khafra's diorite statue remains an iconic symbol of Egyptian artistry, providing insights into the society's religious beliefs, royal ideology, and artistic prowess. Number 15. The Narmer Palette. The Narmer Palette, an ancient Egyptian artifact dating back to around 3100 BCE, is a significant archaeological discovery. This ceremonial slate palette, measuring about 63 centimeters in height, was found in Hierakonpolis, and it provides a glimpse into the early symbolism and iconography of ancient Egyptian culture. Believed to belong to King Narmer, the palette is a carved, rectangular slab displaying intricate scenes on both sides. One side depicts Narmer wearing the white crown of Upper Egypt, smiting an enemy and showcasing the symbolic conquest of Lower Egypt. The reverse side illustrates him wearing the red crown of Lower Egypt, symbolizing the unification of the two regions under a single ruler. The Narmer palette is a masterpiece of early Egyptian art, showcasing detailed carvings and hieroglyphs that serve as a visual narrative. The palette's scenes offer insights into the political and religious significance of the unification process, portraying the king's divine authority and the importance of the gods in legitimizing his rule. But that's not all. The palette is also an early example of hieroglyphic writing, with inscriptions providing information about the depicted events and the king's role. The use of symbolism and artistic conventions on the Narmer palette laid the foundation for the sophisticated visual language that would characterize Egyptian art for centuries. Number 14. The Colossi of Memnon, located on the west bank of the Nile near Luxor, Egypt. The Colossi of Memnon are monumental twin statues representing Pharaoh Amenhotep III. Carved from sandstone around 1350 BC, these colossal figures once adorned the entrance of Amenhotep III's mortuary temple. Standing over 18 meters tall, the statues depict the seated pharaoh with a serene expression and intricate detailing in the royal regalia. Initially, the colossi were part of a larger complex with a massive structure dedicated to the pharaoh's cult. Unfortunately, much of the temple was destroyed over time, leaving only the colossal statues as a testament to ancient Egyptian grandeur. Memnon is linked to the Greek mythological hero Memnon, and it became associated with these statues due to a phenomenon observed during sunrise. In the early morning, one of the colossi emitted a mysterious sound, believed to be caused by temperature changes causing the stone to sing. While the singing phenomenon has diminished over the centuries, the colossi of Memnon remain significant archaeological and cultural landmarks, attracting visitors fascinated by Egypt's rich history and the remnants of its once mighty pharaohs. Number 13. Pit of Giant Hands. The ancient Egyptian Pit of Giant Hands is a mysterious archaeological find discovered in the desert sands near the Valley of the Kings. This mysterious pit contains an astonishing array of massive stone hands, intricately carved and remarkably lifelike. Measuring several meters in height, these hands are believed to symbolize divine power and protection. Archaeologists speculate that the pit might have been a sacred site associated with rituals or religious ceremonies. The craftsmanship displayed in each hand suggests a high level of skill and reverence for the divine. Some theories propose that the hands could represent offerings to gods or guardians of the afterlife, emphasizing the ancient Egyptians' deep connection with spirituality and the belief in an intricate journey beyond death. Despite extensive study, the purpose and exact significance of the Pit of Giant Hands remain speculative, leaving room for continued exploration and discovery. Number 12. Priestess protected by soul-feeding monkey. In ancient Egypt, a revered priestess known for her profound connection to the divine was safeguarded by a peculiar companion, a soul-feeding monkey. This unique bond transcended the ordinary, as the monkey was believed to possess an ethereal ability to nourish the priestess's spirit through mystical rituals. Legend held that the monkey, chosen by the gods, could absorb and channel cosmic energies that sustained the priestess's spiritual essence. As the priestess conducted sacred ceremonies within the hallowed temples, the monkey played a pivotal role, ensuring a continuous flow of spiritual vitality. The duo became a mysterious symbol of harmony between the earthly and celestial realms. The priestess, draped in elaborate ceremonial attire, would commune with deities while the monkey, adorned with sacred symbols, stood sentinel, enhancing the efficacy of ancient rites. The symbiotic relationship between the priestess and her soul-feeding monkey became a source of inspiration and awe, evoking reverence and intrigue among the Egyptian people. Number 11. Mummified Egyptian ram heads. The ancient Egyptians held the ram in high regard, associating it with the god Amun, a significant deity symbolizing fertility and kingship. Mummified ram heads, dating back to the New Kingdom, around 1550 to 1070 BCE, were sacred artifacts used in religious rituals. These meticulously preserved heads were offerings to the gods, emphasizing the cultural and religious importance of the ram in Egyptian society. Ram-headed mummies symbolize the sacred connection between Amun and the mighty sun god Ra, reinforcing the divine aspects of kingship and the cycles of life and death. The meticulous mummification process involved removing the brain and internal organs, preserving the head's form. Intricate rituals accompanied this procedure, emphasizing the religious significance of the ram as a symbol of strength and masculinity. These artifacts were often placed in dedicated catacombs, such as the one found in Saqqara, as expressions of piety and devotion. The cult of Amun flourished during the New Kingdom, and these mummified ram heads became emblems of religion and the beliefs surrounding the afterlife. Number 10. The Sabu Disc. The ancient Egyptian disc known as the Sabu disc dates back to the First Dynasty, approximately between 3000 and 2800 BC. Discovered in 1936 within Mastaba S 3111 at the Saqqara necropolis, it was found alongside the remains of Sabu, an Egyptian official for whom it is named. Crafted from natural stone, the purpose and significance of this intricately made vessel remain unclear. Unearthed close to Sabu's skeleton, initially interred in a wooden coffin, The slate object had fractured into pieces, but was subsequently restored. Currently housed at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, a replica of the artifact is exhibited at the Orient Pavilion of Jungfrau Park. Discoveries of sizable flat stone bowls from the 1st to 3rd dynasties are commonly encountered. In this era of ancient Egypt, there was a notable surge in the creation of stone items, with numerous well-crafted slate objects sharing a common origin unearthed in Saqqara. Despite this, the Sabu disc is an exceptional piece in Egyptology due to its distinctive design. Number 9. Mysterious handbags. The Egyptian mysterious handbags refer to a set of ancient hieroglyphs found in various Egyptian temples and tombs, sparking curiosity and speculation among researchers. These carvings depict what appear to be individuals carrying peculiar handbags with distinct shapes and features. The significance of these symbols remains a subject of debate, with theories ranging from religious symbolism to advanced technology interpretations. Some scholars propose that these handbags symbolize offerings or ceremonial items carried during religious rituals. In contrast, others suggest a more mystical interpretation, linking them to ancient Egyptian beliefs in the afterlife. The resemblance of these mysterious handbags to modern-day representations of purses or containers has fueled speculation about the Egyptians possessing knowledge of advanced concepts, possibly hinting at time travel or extraterrestrial influence. Despite numerous interpretations, the true meaning behind the Egyptian number of mysterious handbags remains elusive. Number 8. 4500-year-old tomb with mummified cats. Scientists recently discovered a 4500-year-old tomb which turned out to be filled with mummified cats.
Major discoveries that I found in Saqqara about a month ago. A big, large cemetery with mummies and coffins, and also...
The tomb, nestled in the Saqqara necropolis near Cairo, captivated archaeologists and historians alike. Dated back to the Old Kingdom's 5th dynasty, the tomb showcased the reverence ancient Egyptians held for cats. Cats held a special significance in ancient Egyptian culture, symbolizing protection and prosperity. Some mummies were adorned with intricately painted masks, highlighting the care and ritualistic nature of their burial. The tomb's significance extended beyond feline preservation. It provided valuable insights into ancient Egyptian beliefs and customs surrounding death and the afterlife. The meticulous arrangements and the sheer number of cat mummies suggested a deliberate and sacred ritual, underscoring the spiritual importance these animals held in the cultural tapestry of ancient Egypt. Number 7. Rosetta Stone. The Rosetta Stone is an iconic artifact that was discovered in 1799 by French soldiers in the town of Rosetta, Egypt. Dating back to 196 BCE during the Ptolemaic period, it is a slab of black basalt inscribed with a decree issued by King Ptolemy V in 3 scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphics. This trilingual inscription became the key to unlocking the mysteries of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. Its importance lies in its role as a linguistic Rosetta Stone, providing scholars with a means to decipher the mysterious hieroglyphic script. The Greek portion served as a reference point, as it was already understood, allowing researchers to correlate the corresponding words and phrases in Demotic and hieroglyphics. The breakthrough in deciphering hieroglyphs came in the early 19th century through the efforts of scholars such as Jean-François Champollion. Champollion carefully studied the Rosetta Stone and made groundbreaking linguistic connections. His decipherment marked a pivotal moment in Egyptology, enabling the translation of numerous ancient texts and deepening our understanding of Egyptian history, religion, and culture. Beyond its linguistic importance, the Rosetta Stone symbolizes the intersection of cultures and the impact of conquest. Originally erected in the city of Sais, it likely served as a proclamation of Ptolemaic authority. However, with the decline of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the rise of the Roman Empire, the stone found its way to Rosetta, where it was later discovered. Today, the Rosetta Stone is housed in the British Museum. Number 6. The Lost Tomb of Queen Nefertiti. The search for the lost tomb of Queen Nefertiti has captivated archaeologists and historians for decades, adding an air of mystery to ancient Egypt's rich history. Nefertiti, renowned for her beauty and influence during the 14th century BCE, was the great royal wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. Despite her prominence, the exact location of her burial site has remained elusive, fueling speculation and intrigue. Various theories propose Nefertiti's burial in the Valley of the Kings, Tutankhamun's tomb, or hidden chambers within the existing archaeological sites. A pivotal moment came in 2015 when British archaeologist Nicholas Reeves suggested the presence of Nefertiti's hidden tomb behind King Tutankhamun's burial chamber walls. Ground-penetrating radar scans hinted at potential undiscovered chambers, sparking anticipation and renewed interest in the mysterious queen's final resting place. But subsequent investigations yielded inconclusive results, leaving the mystery unresolved. The quest for Nefertiti's tomb not only represents a pursuit of historical knowledge, but also raises questions about the extent of her influence on ancient Egypt's political and religious landscape. Until conclusive evidence emerges, the mystery surrounding Nefertiti's burial site continues to captivate the imagination, ensuring her legacy endures as one of ancient history's most enduring mysteries. Number 5. 2,600-year-old cheese. The discovery of a 2,600-year-old cheese in an ancient Egyptian tomb has revealed incredibly fascinating insights into the culinary practices of the past. Found in the Saqqara necropolis near Cairo, this well-preserved artifact offers a unique window into the dietary habits of the ancient Egyptians. The cheese, found in a broken jar, provides a rare glimpse into the sophisticated techniques employed by these early cheesemakers. Analyzing the residue, scientists identified the presence of proteins and fats associated with dairy products, confirming its cheese origin. The ancient Egyptians likely used a combination of souring agents, such as bacteria or yeast, to curdle the milk and create cheese. This finding challenges the previous belief that the Egyptians only consumed soft cheeses. Beyond its gastronomic importance, this discovery sheds light on the cultural and religious practices of the time.
In my opinion, is the most important discovery on the 21st century.
Cheese was symbolic in ancient Egyptian rituals, often associated with offerings to the gods and placed in tombs to sustain the deceased in the afterlife. The preservation of this cheese also shows the meticulous burial customs of the ancient Egyptians, emphasizing the importance they placed on the journey to the afterlife. In essence, the 2,600-year-old cheese serves as a delectable time capsule, offering a taste of ancient Egyptian cuisine while unraveling the intricate layers of their cultural and religious practices. Number 4. Tutankhamun's mysterious death. Tutankhamun, the pharaoh of ancient Egypt, ascended the throne at a young age and reigned during the 18th dynasty. His death around 1323 BC has intrigued historians and scientists for centuries, shrouded in mystery and speculation. The exact cause of Tutankhamun's demise remains uncertain, with various theories proposed. One prominent theory suggests that Tutankhamun succumbed to complications arising from a leg fracture, possibly due to a fall or an injury sustained during a chariot accident. Recent studies using CT scans and forensic techniques have supported this theory, revealing evidence of a severe leg injury. However, debates persist, as some experts argue that the injury alone might not have been fatal. Other theories propose illnesses such as malaria or infection as potential contributors to Tutankhamun's death. The presence of genetic disorders, including clubfoot and familial intermarriage, has also been examined. The notion of foul play, perhaps an assassination, has been entertained, though concrete evidence supporting such claims is lacking. As technology advances, ongoing research may shed further light on the circumstances leading to the young pharaoh's untimely demise, unraveling the mystery surrounding one of Egypt's most celebrated rulers. Number 3. Golden-tongued mummies. Gold foil amulets, also known as tongue cover plates, were placed over the tongues of certain Egyptian mummies. This practice was predominantly observed during the Greco-Roman period, although instances from the 26th dynasty were discovered at Oxyrhynchus. The purpose of this funerary ritual appears to be rooted in the belief that it would facilitate the deceased individual's ability to speak in the afterlife. In the 21st century, examples of such amulets have been unearthed at Oxyrhynchus, Quesna, and Taposiris Magna. Additionally, 19th century findings were documented at Tel Nabasha, San El Hagar, and Hawara. The presence of these tongue cover plates suggests a cultural and religious significance attached to the preservation and empowerment of speech for the journey to the afterlife. Number 2. The Smiling Sphinx. The Smiling Sphinx is an intriguing yet lesser-known marvel in the vast historical landscape of Egypt. While overshadowed by its grander counterpart, the Great Sphinx of Giza, this fantastic statue possesses a unique charm that captivates those who venture off the beaten path. Located near the village of Rahina, the Smiling Sphinx is distinguished by its distinctive facial expression, showcasing a subtle and mysterious smile that sets it apart from other Sphinx statues. The precise origin of this lesser-known monument remains shrouded in mystery, contributing to its allure and sparking curiosity among historians and archaeologists. Carved from limestone, the Smiling Sphinx is believed to date back to the ancient Egyptian New Kingdom era, approximately between 1550 and 1070 BCE. Its purpose and significance in ancient times remain speculative, with theories suggesting it might have served a ceremonial or symbolic role within a now-vanished temple complex. Despite its historical significance, the Smiling Sphinx has faced challenges gaining widespread recognition due to its location away from the well-trodden tourist routes. But in recent years, efforts have been made to highlight and preserve this unique piece of Egypt's heritage. Visitors who journey to the Smiling Sphinx are rewarded with a more intimate and serene experience compared to the bustling crowds at the Giza Plateau. The atmosphere around the Smiling Sphinx invites contemplation, allowing individuals to connect with the ancient past on a more personal level. Number 1. The Egyptian God of Death. You must have heard of the name Anubis at some point, right? Well, Anubis is the Egyptian god of death who holds a prominent place in ancient Egyptian mythology. It is the deity associated with mummification and the afterlife. Often depicted with the head of a jackal, Anubis played a huge role in guiding souls through the difficult journey of death. Anubis was believed to weigh the hearts of the deceased against the feather of Maat, the goddess of truth and justice during the soul's judgment. If the heart was lighter than the feather, the soul was deemed worthy of entering the afterlife. Otherwise, it faced the devourer, Ammit. This intricate belief system reflected the Egyptians' profound connection between morality and the soul's destiny. As the protector of tombs, Anubis was invoked during the mummification process. His guidance was sought to ensure a smooth transition to the afterlife, emphasizing the significance of proper burial rituals in Egyptian society. The jackal-headed god embodied the duality of life and death, symbolizing both the wild nature of the desert and the disciplined rituals of the embalming process. Anubis's role extended beyond the spiritual realm, influencing societal practices and fostering a sense of order and continuity. The concept of death and the afterlife was deeply interwoven with Egyptian culture, and Anubis played a pivotal role in shaping these beliefs. Temples dedicated to Anubis, such as the one at Saqqara, stood as tangible reminders of the god's enduring significance in the Egyptian pantheon. We have finally come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.